Molly Dolly, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Hi friends, what did you guys do today? I just went outside to walk my dog. She has to go on a walk twice a day because she only poops outside. What kind of thoughts did you guys have after hearing about Doggy Poo? Did you feel yucky? Disgusted? Don't feel too unpleasant about it though. Let's give Doggy Poo a chance to tell us his side of the story. This puppet show is inspired by a book called Doggy Poo by a Korean author named Kwon Jung. What do you think the Doggy Poo has to say? Let's dive into the story to find out. One fine day, a dog pooped right next to the side of the road and just left. The Doggy Poo was left by itself. Right then, a cow came beside the Doggy Poo.
What kind of smell is this? Ew, it's the smell of poop. So dirty. I wish someone could hurry up and clean it.
What? I'm dirty? I'm a poop? Doggy Poo was mad and also sad after realizing he was a poop that he started crying. Right then, Mr. Soil smirked at the Doggy Poo that was crying. Why are you smirking at me? I don't feel good about what you're doing.
Of course, a poop is a poop. What else would you call it? Even among all the poops, your doggy poo, which is one of the dirtiest and smelliest of all the poops I know.
The Doggy Poo started crying even more after Mr. Soil made fun of him. Mr. Soil was startled after Doggy Poo began to cry harder.
I'm sorry, doggy poo. I'm so sorry. Please stop crying. To be honest, I may be dirtier than you are.
Doggy Poo stopped crying and listened carefully when Mr. Soil started sharing his story.
Originally, I lived at the top of the hill over there, helping the farmer grow crops and colorful flowers.
What are you doing here then?
It's because I made a mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
It didn't rain last summer, so the drought was pretty bad. Then I ended up not being able to keep the baby cucumbers stay alive.
What a pity.
So I think that's why I received the punishment. I was getting moved with a cart by the farmer, and I was dropped off from the cart.
That's why you're here. While Mr. Soil was sharing his story, a farmer passing with a cart stopped his footsteps in front of Mr. Soil.
What? Isn't this the soil from my garden? I probably dropped it yesterday on the way home. I should place it back in my field.
The farmer gathered Mr. Soil and went on his way. After the farmer took Mr. Soil away, Doggy Poo was left alone. I'm only dirty poop. How can I live my life well? No one wants me. Doggy Poo whispered in despair. Time went on. The winter passed and spring came. Everyone, look over there. It seems like someone's coming.
I can't find anything to eat. There's just garbage here. I need to find food for my baby chicks. I made this trip for nothing.
Doggy Poo felt more lonely after Mrs. Hen left without approaching him. The next day, the spring rain sprinkled down. After the rain came, a green dandelion sprout appeared.
Who are you?
I am a dandelion sprout that blooms into a pretty flower.
A flower? Is it pretty? Is it as pretty as the stars in the sky?
Of course, it's a beautiful yellow flower.
Wow, I'm so jealous. How can you bloom such a pretty flower?
That is because God sends rain and lets the warm sunlight shine upon me.
Oh, wow.
Doggy Poo sighed because he was jealous of the dandelion. But hey, Doggy Poo, I need one more thing besides rain and sunlight in order to make my flowers bloom.
One more thing? What would that be?
You have to become the manure.
Manure? I have to become the manure? What does that mean?
You have to melt your body into my body. I can then bloom a pretty yellow flower.
Wait, really? Is that really true? I can do that for you?
Of course, because of you, beautiful flowers can bloom.
Wow, I can't believe I can help you bloom into a yellow flower. It feels so good to know that someone needs me.
Doggy Poo was so happy after hearing this news that he hugged the dandelion tightly. The rain fell for 3 days and 3 nights. After the rain hit him, Doggy Poo broke into pieces and eventually melted into the ground underneath the dandelion. He climbed into the dandelion stem and finally helped her bloom. My friends, do you see this beautiful yellow dandelion? The spring breeze carried its fragrance here and there. Doggy Poo thought he was useless, but that wasn't true. Although he disappeared, without him, a pretty dandelion wouldn't have sprouted. And this is the end of today's story. Wasn't today's story very touching? There seems to be nothing in this world that is worthless. Everything has its own purpose. From now on, walking past a dandelion will probably remind me of Doggy Poo. I think I'll feel a lot less yucky about cleaning my dog's poop. Also, I hope to see you all next time. Bye, everyone.